I stand as a god, forged by the stars, my power endless, my will without bars. The Emperor failed, blind to my pain, and now I strike a storm unchained. But then I see him, so small, so weak, a mortal's defiance, a voice that speaks. What madness drives him to face my wrath? A fragile life on a hopeless path. This tiny spark against the void's command. Why would he dare? Why does he stand? There's no armor grand, no blessing of light, just mortal courage in my darkened sight. I see his resolve, so pure, so clear. A moment's pause, a flicker of fear. In his gaze I find no hate, no lie, only duty and fate, a willingness to die. What madness drives him to face my wrath? A fragile life on a hopeless path. This tiny spark against the void's command. Why would he dare? Why does he stand? I've waged my war, torn worlds apart, but here he stands, his beating heart. He speaks no words, no plea, no cry, and yet in silence I wonder why. A soldier's life so easy to end, but in his stance I see a friend. My blade hesitates, my purpose fades. In his mortal gaze a chasm laid. For just a breath my fury wanes, his courage questioning my chains. The Emperor's lies, the path I tread. Does he see through the blood I shed? What madness drives him to face my wrath? A fragile life on a hopeless path. This tiny spark against the void's command. Why would he dare? Why does he stand? Yet the whispers call the darkness strong. A soldier's faith can't prove me wrong. I cast aside his mortal light, embracing fully the endless night. One strike and his life falls still, but his memory lingered against my will. He fades away, a silent shade, but in his death a mark is made. Though I walk this path to the bitter end, I recall that mortal who would not bend. For even gods can find their fate in the eyes of men who refused to break.